What is up, guys, and welcome back to part number 2 of F1 2006 Career Mode Season number 4. If you missed the first episode, I recommend you go check it out. Basically, we came into this new season. We're now a test driver for Ferrari, trying to break our way into Formula 1 and possibly dethrone one of the Ferrari drivers if we do well in these test sessions. So, the next one coming up, we are doing a tyre compound test at Imola. So let's see how we do. Alright, so for the tyre compound test, we have to beat the target time on 3 consecutive laps with tyre compound 1. Normally with these kind of sessions, they give you like the slower option first, and then what I've found is the second session that you do is either with a component or a tyre or something that's faster. So if you can beat the first one, then it's almost guaranteed that you can beat the second one. So let's see how we do. Imola, haven't been around this place in a very long time. Probably since I was last on 2006, to be honest. So we'll see how we do. I do remember this track being quite deadly for the auto spin curves. So that's something we'll definitely have to watch out for. Oh dear. There's a high curve. Yeah, that's the one. That's the golden curve around this track. It will absolutely destroy you. You can't cut the curb on the inside. The curbing on there on the inside is ridiculously high. You cut the corner, that's your lap over. But if you run wide, conversely, that little puppy is waiting to destroy you at any moment.
You're miles away with that one.
Yeah, no shit.
You just set your fastest sector of the day so far.
Thank you. Now we got to negotiate this chicane. Oh, so slow and cautious. I hope that doesn't cost me too much time. I just hope that this target lap isn't setting the bar too high. There we go, final chicane. Out of the final corner. Ran wide a bit. 19.962. So we just qualified. 2 more. Oh dear. Okay. Don't stuff this up. We left at least half a second on the table through that deadly chicane in the 3rd sector.
What's your fastest sector of the session?
Really? Oh, at the exact same time. Okay, let's take this a little bit more bravely. Still lots of time left on the table. Didn't want to touch any curbs. I've run wide. No! I was slower anyway. 20.1. Okay, we've got 8 minutes to do this. We've got to set another 3 consecutive lap times within the 19.9. This is cutting it fine. We're going to have to fly through here. We're massively down on this lap. That's much better. We haven't touched the... Okay, we touched it, but not by huge amounts. We survive. Come on. Come on. Give me something to work with here, Ferrari. Yes, okay. What's this? 20.0. Well, we're 6. We improved by 7 tenths in that final sector. That shows how much I was holding back. Oh, that was sweet as well. Okay, I think I'm starting to get into the groove now. No! Oh, we need to cross the line with like 4 minutes and... No, I think 4 minutes on the dot. If we can cross the line with 4 minutes on the dot, we can get 3 consecutive lap times in if they are quick enough. With a 1 minute 20 lap time, we can do this still. Literally against the clock now. This is 3 qualifying laps. Need to pull out of the bag now. This is pressure. Come on, don't touch that curb. Thank you. Big commitment. Yes. Okay, we're still good. We're still good. Here we go. This is the moment of truth. Are we going to make it? Is it under a 190?
Only a whisker away with that lap.
A tenth! A tenth was all we needed. But we're too slow, and now there is not enough time to set 3 consecutive lap times in a row in the 119s. We have failed the tyre wear test. That's annoying. That's really annoying because I felt like we had the pace. We just had to risk it for the chocolate biscuit there. But with the curbs, it is so hard, and I mean incredibly hard to be consistent around that track. Very unfortunate. This is why I'm like so on edge in this series, because I'm on the controller and this handling model, the curbs, and just the way that everything works, it has you on edge all the time. If I was on a wheel and say this was F1 2016 and I had to set 3 laps under a certain time, it just wouldn't be the same excitement because I can keep the car under control. I can place the car, you know, exactly where I want it. But this game, it's a lottery every time. I come to a corner. You never quite know if I'm going to miss the apex by a mile, if I'm going to like spin off an auto spin curb or whatever. We have an advertisement for Toyota Racing. We'll apply for that, I guess. But we're still a test driver for Ferrari, so I don't know why we're allowed to apply for other teams. We have another test. This one's at Magny-Cours again. Please be easier. Magny-Cours, Beta 115. We have 10 laps to do it. We are probably going to do this on our banker. I think we should just test at Magny-Cours at this track every time. I'll get that Ferrari seat in no time. Oh, I cut. Okay, well, we've got to do it on a second lap. Oh, there we go. 12.8. I'll take that. Alright, we passed the test session with flying colours. That's all we can really do. And, yeah, we keep that up. Yeah, like the email said, it's not going to do our chances any harm when our review comes up in May. We have an offer from Panasonic Toyota Racing. Oh, okay. We've been offered the position of first driver. Effective in May. Do we take that though? I know Toyota was decent in 2006, but they're not quite on the same level as Ferrari, it must be said. I think I drove for Toyota a couple of seasons ago and we didn't challenge for the title then. I feel like our prospects at Ferrari are looking quite good now. So I think I'm happy with what I've got at the moment. I might just leave it for a little bit. But with that excitement out of the way, we've now got another test, a tyre wear test again. This time we're at the Nürburgring. I think it might be a slightly easier track. Fingers crossed. Let's see how we do. It's actually the 1st of May now, so we're getting to that crucial point in our contract where we're up for review and we could be offered a place within the team. So we must pass this test. Oh, I could have committed a lot more through there.
You're miles away with that one.
Calm down, it's just a banker lap. Okay, that's better. 2 seconds up.
By about 2 seconds in that second sector.
Thank you. I can read through the final corner now. This is going to be a good representation as to how hard this lap is going to be to beat. 129.8. Yes. 2 more. Let's do this. Car likes to twitch through there. I remember that being a troublesome corner during the Grand Prix weekends, especially when the tyre wear came into it. I just hope it doesn't come back to bite me in the arse on the next lap. This lap is going to be pretty close with the last one. 29.7. Let's just bring it home on this last one. And that'll put our career prospects in a really good stead. Here we go. Corner of death. Nice and easy. In fact, I didn't go any easier than what I did on the last 2 laps. If anything, I was pushing so much more. And we dropped to 10th in the middle sector. This lap should be pretty good as well. Just 2 more corners to go. Oh. Stay on board for this, we may as well. That was a very conservative run through there. Missed the first part of that chicane massively. Through the final corner. This hasn't been ideal either. On the run up to the line, it's a 30.
That's pretty close, but we need it tighter.
Are you serious? How do we lost 7 tenths. We lost 7 tenths in that 3rd sector, and now we have 4 minutes to go. I'm actually so pissed off. I am actually so pissed off that has actually just happened. I mean, it's a tiny mistake. Can we just move on and accept the fact that the tyres are decent and whatever the hell we're testing here, just give me the win and we can move on. It's just a slight mistake on my part, and now I'm probably not going to pass this test because we only have 4 fucking minutes to do this. And now I'm going to be pissed off and under pressure. I'm not going to do this. This is going to be the difference now. I absolutely bet you... 3 tenths down. This is just all snowballing me on me now. I can't even talk either. This is probably going to be the turning point now. And we're not going to get a drive. This is... I'm just so pissed off. I hate this game. Yep. And a big tank slapper just to go with it as well.
It's a good solid lap, right in the range we need.
I don't care.
You're half a second faster than before in the 1st sector.
Yeah, it's because I don't give a crap about crashing anymore. I absolutely smashed the apex. This is going to be the first lap that we set under 129, and we're not going to have enough time. If we can do the next lap and beat that, Look at that, 28.4. That's what happens when I don't care about crashing. But I'll beat this lap. I'll have about 5 seconds into my third lap and that'll be it. Such crap.
No, we'll leave it there for today.
This game pisses me off so much. I mean, why are you even like setting pole position times as a target anyway for a test day? I don't know. Maybe we should just sign with Toyota while we still have the chance. Because at this point, I don't think we're ever getting out of Ferrari. A wet weather test at Catalunya. If you guys have ever driven in the wet on this game, you'll know it's absolutely impossible to to even compete. Like as soon as the wet weather comes out, that's no chance. You're like 2 or 3 seconds a lap slower than everyone else. It's a massive bug on this game. And now Toyota have lost interest. Great. I love how I was so optimistic at the start of this episode. Yeah, all happy times. Yeah, we're gonna sign with Ferrari. We're gonna jump in Massa's seat, and then you see the downward spiral as this video continues to progress. Like, I don't even care about testing anymore. You can see I'm clearly faster than both the Ferrari drivers. Put Schumacher in my position. Put Massa on the same track as me as well, and see how they do. We're on a wet tyre on a dry track. This makes absolute sense, doesn't it? Oh, the understeer is just great. Am I driving a Ferrari or a Tonka truck? I can't tell. Oh, fuck me. Hold my beer. Let me shift down to first gear to make it through any corner. This game can't make its mind up. If you look behind me, it looks wet. And then you look in front of me, absolute sunshine. So, I don't know what the hell is going on here, what this is supposed to be. That's a gravel trap. That's what that is. And that is another failed test, I think.
You're miles away with that one.
Yeah, no shit, I'm on wet tyres! Honestly, what is the point of this test? Has Ferrari gone, what is the most easiest way to get rid of this driver and make him look absolute shit? Oh no! Let's chuck him on wet tyres on a dry track and make him try and beat a dry qualifying time. Yeah, that sounds perfect.
That's way off. Not much we can do without him, I'm afraid.
Screw this. I'm out of here. I'm signing for Toyota. Oh, here we go. Review outcome. Just as I was about to leave. The skill you've shown recently in testing has made it impossible for us not to give you a shot in a race seat. Well, if you don't make it impossible for me to beat a fucking dry time on a wet tyre, then maybe I'll have a chance, you pricks. See ya. Thanks for coming. It's been a great time with you these last 2 episodes. But I'm off to greener pastures. I can't wait to fucking dominate your cars when I'm in a Toyota. Just sign the dotted line. Don't mind if I do. I am now the first driver at Toyota Racing. That's a big up yours to Ferrari. Just by the way, I did go back and load the previous save. So, I'm now a Toyota driver. We're going to absolutely make sure that we make the president at Ferrari absolutely regret ever, like, turning me down for a race seat. That's going to be the goal for the season. It might be too late for the championship, but let's win as many races as we bloody well can. And there we go. Our stint at Ferrari is now over. The next race we have is going to be the Spanish Grand Prix, and that is where we're going to leave the next episode. So from here on in, we're now going to be a full-time driver in the sport of Formula 1, taking part in every single race now until the end of the season. I'm sorry about this episode and the last one being a test driver. Maybe you guys have enjoyed that different dynamic, but now we're going to get into the serious stuff. We're going to do some races, and we're going to make sure that we make Ferrari absolutely regrets like what they have done to us by turning us down for their race seat. But that's been this episode for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed. Thank you so much for all the support you leave on these 2006 videos. If you continue that support, then I'll make sure that I get these episodes out more quickly for you guys to enjoy. So thank you so much for watching. Until the next video, guys, we're going to be in a race seat, and this series is just going to get a whole much better now. So yeah, until then, guys, I'll see you next time.